So who are these cash buyers and why are they interested in your house? And what are some of the things you need to look out for when dealing with a cash buyer? These are a few of the questions I'm going to answer in this video. There are a few different categories of cash buyers. The first one is an investor that is looking to buy a property and put some money into it, or maybe not, and then turn around and rent it to a tenant. So they're looking for a rental. Some of the cash buyers are flippers that are looking for rundown properties that they can buy at a good price, put money into it, and repair it and sell it for profit. The third category is probably the biggest, and they are what's called wholesalers. Now, before we go any further, I want to preface this. My intention with this video is not to share a bunch of personal opinions about what is right and wrong, good or bad. I just want to share with you information so you can make an educated decision about what's right for your family. So we were talking about the third category of cash buyer, which is a wholesaler, and is by far the biggest category of buyer. What a wholesaler is kind of a middleman. Their objective is to find a property that they can buy at a low enough price that they can turn around and sell it to another investor for a profit. Now, that other investor could be someone looking for a rental, it could be a flipper, but there are a few things you need to know when dealing with a wholesaler. Now, you might be asking yourself, why do the categories of cash buyers matter? Well, if you understand the motives of why someone wants to buy your property, it can help you get a better deal and put more money in your pocket. Let's say you get your home under contract with a wholesaler. There's a very good chance that that wholesaler will not be the one closing on your property. They will do what's called an assignment. They have your home under contract, and then they go out looking for an investor to buy your property. And once they have found that investor, they will assign the contract, and that investor will ultimately be the one that is closing on your property. So why do you need to know all of this? Well, let's say you get an offer on your home from a wholesaler for $100,000. And it's all cash, as is, they will close quickly. But in that contract, there's probably a provision for an inspection time period. Maybe it's 3 days, maybe it's 10 days. During that inspection time period, there may be inspections that occur. But what that wholesaler is also doing is contacting investors that may be interested in buying your property for maybe $110,000, $120,000, or $150,000. So you may have inspectors that come to the house, but you may also have investors that are looking at the property to see if they want to buy it. There is nothing inherently wrong with this. If you are selling your home and you're happy with the $100,000, what really matters is what happens afterwards. Well, there are issues that can come up in this scenario. So a wholesaler makes money when they assign the contract. They need to find an investor to buy your property. The issues happen when they can't find an investor to buy your property. And so what sometimes happens is during that inspection time period, they may cancel the contract and say it was because of the inspection, when in reality, it was because they couldn't find a buyer to buy your property. Wholesalers make money by assigning your contract. They don't make money by buying and holding properties. So in order to close on the property, they need a third-party investor that is willing to buy your home.